What would you do if someone broke into your garage, parked not one, but two giant trucks, and then acted like they owned the place? For most of us, this would be a nightmare. But for one clever grandpa, it was the perfect opportunity to teach a lesson that no one would ever forget. It all started in a quiet suburban neighborhood. The kind of place where people mow their lawns every Saturday and wave politely at each other. But in this neighborhood lived a woman who was anything but polite. She was known as Karen, the type of person who thought rules didn't apply to her, and that she could control everyone else's lives. Grandpa had lived in his house for decades. He took pride in his home, his garden, and especially his garage. One morning, he walked outside only to find something unbelievable. Two massive trucks were parked inside his private garage. At first, he thought maybe it was some kind of mistake. But when he saw Karen walking around, smirking with satisfaction, he knew exactly who was behind it. When Grandpa asked her why her family's trucks were in his garage, Karen snapped back with her usual entitled tone. She said, "The HOA says your garage is too big for just you. We needed extra space, so we're using it." To her, it was that simple. But Grandpa knew better. This was trespassing, plain and simple. Instead of losing his temper, Grandpa decided to outsmart her. Quietly, he closed the garage doors, locking both trucks inside. Karen had no idea what he was planning. Then Grandpa made a single phone call to the police. Within minutes, officers arrived. Grandpa calmly explained the situation. Two unauthorized trucks were parked on his private property, and he had no idea how they got there. The police didn't take long to figure out the truth. Karen, still trying to argue, insisted that the HOA had given her permission. But when the officers asked for proof, she had none. The police informed her that not only was she trespassing, but she could also face charges for breaking into someone else's property. Her face turned red as the officers wrote up a report. Meanwhile, her trucks remained trapped inside the garage until the legal matter was sorted out. Grandpa stood there smiling quietly. He didn't yell, he didn't argue, he simply let the law do its job. Karen's smug attitude quickly melted into frustration and embarrassment. By the end of the day, her trucks were towed, and she walked away furious but defeated. That day, the entire neighborhood learned a powerful lesson. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't shouting or fighting, it's using calm, clever action to put bullies in their place. And Grandpa? He proved once again that wisdom and patience will always outsmart arrogance. If you found this story as satisfying as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because the more you support, the more amazing stories we'll bring your way. Now let's move on to the next story.